Alrighty, Heritage Shores. This is the most water that I have found in GSPRO. If you've played a course with more water than Heritage Shores, comment below. But we are starting off on one, hitting, you guessed it, over water. The journey to find the drive is still intact. Accuracy and the numbers seem to be coming around. That one not that great. 166 remaining on a short par 4. And that looks pretty short also. So 2 bad shots to start here at Heritage Shores. Let's see if the bunker shot bails us out. And it does. So Escape with a par. Move on to 2 where there's, guess what? Bunch of water. That I hit it directly into. It was one of those moments where I was like, should I just aim at the water and swing left and hopefully it goes right? And then you see I closed the face and went straight into the water. So it's a par 5. It's going to be really long. I almost hit it in the water again on the next shot, but we are now lying 4. Heritage Shores, the water did not render very well on my graphic settings. I was just editing a video that rendered perfectly with the water, so I don't know if it's the course, the GPU load. I haven't quite figured that out, but this course in particular, the water kind of rendered super black, and then the graphics glitched on me quite a bit mid-flight of most of these shots. It would give me a pause, which is not normal. If you've seen the channel, we play courses almost every day, and don't experience that with most of them. That drive, I like those numbers. 140 almost. We gotta get that spin down. The spin is estimated with the Garmin R10 at this distance, and it doesn't matter because we drop it in right next to the hole for a birdie and move over to +1. Next hole, more water all along the right side. Safely going left here on a 403-yard par 4 fourth. And there's some ball speed back and some backspin down. And so that drive, more what I'm used to. If I could bottle up 145, 3,000, and 265, that would be preferred carry. Missing a par opportunity there with the chip, and giving that birdie right back. +2 going to the 5th, longer par 4, again teeing off over some water. If water scares you, this course in real life would be not for you. On the simulator, it's not that big a deal. We're hitting the same shots. Trying to get 199, and there's some of that glitchiness, guys. I don't change the settings, so all courses are played equally. This one just gave me some glitches. It may not on your computer. It may. A 13-yard chip upcoming, and a pretty good one. Par there, moving to the 6th hole, 134. This is a 9 or 8 iron, one of my favorite clubs. And it looks like I tugged it a little left. And it just catches the fringe. It's going to make me chip. And I was trying to get the Garmin to read my backswing. And I just went a little long, creating another bogey. Kind of a ticky-tack one. We're at +3, going to 7. A little spinny there. So yeah, I wonder why it estimates 4-4 backspin on that one. and then 3-4 backspin on another one. What is the other launch conditions it's looking for? Or face, or whatever. A bad approach shot there. Short and left. Third shot now, trying to save that par. And how about a chip in birdie? +2. Going to the 8th. Water along the right side. Trying to dial 175 in. That is good numbers right there. Bounce up. Oh my god, it stops 1 inch from a birdie. I probably would have 2-putted from there in real life, so whatever. Par on the 8th. Slicey banana thing to the left, away from the water here on the par 5, 9th. Long way in, more water also, so playing short of that, and probably a little too short out of that rough. We're going to have 142 left. And that's kind of a tug as well. So I do not usually play with a golf grip or golf glove. And in this round I was playing with one. My hand was hurting or something. But I do find that when I have one on, I tend to turn the club left. You know, like, that was a weird swing. Okay, not sure what happened there. 261 remaining after the weirdest simulator drive I've seen. Playing it up the right hand side, which actually gives you a pretty good angle, but you gotta flirt with the water a little bit. And there's a shank. Don't just flirt with the water. Hosel rocket it directly in the pond. You can, watching back on video, I can always kind of tell what's going on. And that right hip is blocking out my hands. It's going early. And that's called early extension for most people. We're going to finish that hole with a triple bogey, which really only gets us to +5, so it's not like the round is doomed, but not a good hole on 10. 11th here, just playing the high fade, 240, and living with it. 185 remaining. There's that kind of left face, 7-degree left face. And guess what's over there? Some water. We're going to take that drop, and then I have to hit that club again. And we do that again. So this has been something, as I'm editing this video, I think I've figured this out, like what was happening during this round, and it was all based on that right hip coming back horizontally instead of kind of behind my right heel. It was going outside of my right heel and not ever clearing away. And so when I went to rotate, I was rotating from an already extended position. And if you go look at the video and slow it down, for instance, that swing where the hands got in front of the right hip a little bit, and then on one of those hosels, you'll see the right hip go early. Hands have no choice but to kind of go around my fat ass and hosel rocket. This one was kind of slicey, not a great swing there. But it's going to check up and get a glorious bounce to the left. We're sitting at +8, which through 13 is not the best, but shots like this, like below the hole, kind of right at it, that's what we want to see. I will tell you, as I'm editing this, if you've made it almost 10 minutes into the video, I did go play in real life. Oh, there's another almost birdie. And I played pretty good. I shot a 84, which the front 9 was regrettable, and then the par 3s I just played horrible. Off the tee I just hit a lot of toe shots, and I think that's because I'm actually getting my hip out of the way now, so I might have to go a little closer to the ball and figure out where I really want to stand, because certainly with the longer clubs I tend to have more of a single plane look. Oh, perfect bounce. I'd planned that, obviously. 3-wood off the cart path, frozen in time, and then roll out. Trying to find 48 yards. And does. So that's another birdie. So a couple good shots. We missed a couple birdies by a couple feet. Got a couple birdies. The hosels and the waters are really what did it in on this round. Playing a fade that just is not going to get there. That's probably one of those toes. Yeah, I can see my hips blocking out. Even on that, I was forced to roll around and close that off. So something I can definitely fix mechanically, and that I've been working on in current times as I edit this. 388 17th. We're coming down the home stretch. That looked like an okay release. I'm always trying to release the club out in front instead of alligator arm through the front of the swing, and I don't quite know how to do that. Like that right there is a drill where you just kind of stay extended, and I do that drill as a full swing, and the results sometimes are this good, and I just don't know how to take that to 100% swing. I always end up bailing and tugging the handle in towards my body. So, and then you can see on the driver I do it a lot. So if you have good drills for after impact, getting the second half of the swing extended and away and towards the target, I need those. Here's another hosely shank. Now got to hit 163 next to the water. And there's another hosely shank. So the mechanical faults during this round were very apparent. And unfortunately, I've done this in real life with my friends and with strangers, and just can't get in my head what's actually going on. And so I will say that I have kind of figured out what's going on. In subsequent videos, we'll go over the differences in those swings. Make sure you like and subscribe. 4 birdies on the day, but just like some crazy bad shots and hosel shanks, and end up at an 80. So really could have had like 7 birdies on this round. Like and subscribe. New courses coming all the time.